This is Tashina Arnold, and guess what? Donnie's back. Ooh, but don't look in his eyes.
Donnie is back.
Why, Daddy is back. My brother is back.
We're bringing the soul back to the culture.
I put on my best cologne for your show, man.
This is Casey, and guess what?
Donnie is back.
Welcome back, Donnie.
Welcome back, Donnie. We're so excited.
This is just what the culture needs.
That's what you got going on, baby.
Yeah, you back. Video Soul, it's official.
All right, old school fans. Donnie Simpson is back with Video Soul on Tubi. Yeah, this is kind of a step into the pop culture realm because of the fact that I grew up watching Video Soul. I was born in 91, so you know, a lot of things were different compared to now. And you know, just based off that little promo you saw at the beginning of the video, you saw it's a bit different too. I mean, I guess this really is confirmation I'm getting old, because some of the artists I listened to, you know, like back in high school and whatnot, are on Video Soul. So does that mean it's old school? Nah, not necessarily. I mean, DC Young Fly's up there. It's just the fact that I think these shows are great and necessary, because trust and believe, I get it, because we live in the day and age of social media and YouTube and whatnot, and music videos and what, you know, other forms of musical distribution. You know, it's all available at the push of a button in our hand compared to 106 and Park and whatnot from back in the day. But when you really think about it, I like the fact that this show exists again, because it really does something that a YouTube and you know, Hulu and all these other platforms can't. What's the other one called? Vimeo, right? That's right, Vimeo. They really can't. They give you access to hundreds of thousands of artists and music and whatnot, but it's different when you actually have a specific platform to highlight some of that talent. That's why when you go to Netflix, they have what's trending now, or YouTube, the trending now, recommended, you know, that kind of stuff. So I think this format is a great way to not only pay homage to the old school music, dang, I hate just saying old school for my generation of music, but also the fact that when you look at verses, for example, how many times, well, pretty much, let's be honest, it's every single time a band or group or a couple of artists go up on verses, over the next 48 hours or so, the streaming of those artists goes through the roof. Sometimes 100, 300, 500% increase in streaming because of their appearance on verses. So I feel like Video Soul in conjunction with verses is going to help a lot of these artists continue to eat, because some of these artists, you know, they haven't really put out music like they used to, and if they do put out music, it's not really hitting like their original hits and whatnot, or you know, reaching the same kind of numbers, because obviously we live in a day and age where the way we consume this kind of entertainment is highly different. So I feel like Video Soul is not just good for the soul, no pun intended, but also for the artists themselves to make that appearance, you know, help their numbers get up and introduce them to a new generation of people who may not have grown up with their music. So I'm here for it. I haven't really sat down to watch it yet, because I just found out about it within the past 24 hours. But yeah, Tubi, I need to check that out more. I know my sister loves her some Tubi. My nephew too. I know I have it on my TV. I've only used it a few times myself, but this is great. And also, I'm not going to do a separate video on this, but I did see that Big Tigger is also announcing the return of BET Rhapsody. And yet again, I feel like Video Soul, it's a great outlet to highlight some of the current and young artists out there, because yet again, plenty of musical outlets nowadays, but there aren't as many ways to highlight them. So I'm just going to say this. I'm not saying it's required or necessary, but 106 in Park, I mean, Video Soul, Rhapsody, who's to say 106 won't come back? You know, I don't know who would host it and whatnot, but think about it this way. Big Tigger, Donnie Simpson are back to reprise their roles hosting their own shows. So if they were to do a 106 revival, who do you think would host it? But yeah, that's really all I have to say for this particular video. after I sit back and watch a few episodes of Video Soul, I don't know how many are available to watch right now, but as soon as I have an opportunity to do so, I will check back in to let you know what I think. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. There's a article, hiphopdx.com. I will leave that in the comment section so you can read that for yourselves. And with that being said, stay tuned for new content on the channel. Hit that notification bell, and I'll talk to you next time.